I'm Erin, and this is my wonderful husband, Phil. After spending the past year experiencing mountains, coasts, and islands of the Americas, Europe finally lifted its travel restrictions, and we booked a 2-week adventure that started in Mougins, France. This adorable hilltop village is situated just inland from Cannes and Nice on the ultra-luxe French Riviera, and our travel club set us up with an incredible 2-bedroom flat overlooking the Bay of Cannes and the town center. We're about to spend our first week exploring the area's marinas, islands, towns, and endless Michelin-starred restaurants. So come along as we document the must-see, must-do attractions around this historical destination.
All right, 19 hours of travel. Finally come to an end. Here you go, baby.
Well, after just getting up on our first morning here, we're going to head down to the clubhouse area that comes along with this property, and it's called La Réserve. And this is a place where you can hang out at the pool, lay out in the sun, just grab a bite to eat, breakfast, lunch, or dinner, pony up to the bar. It's a really cool spot to just hang out for the day, so we're going to head down there and do exactly that, and it's just a short walk down the street. This is one of those walks that you actually wish was longer because it's so beautiful, you don't want it to end.
La Réserve is a small resort complex in the heart of Mougins. It's a boutique hotel and concierge service, including an infinity pool with sunbeds, gardens, and an incredible view of the rolling hills.
My very first French croissant.
Well, for some reason, the mimosas taste better here. Starting at 8 a.m., they offer a buffet breakfast on the terrace, lunch from noon to 3, and drinks and tapas in the lounge from 5 to 11. The pool is open from 10 a.m. till 7 p.m., and there's a drink service all day. We had a pretty tasty lunch, and now we're gonna hang out at the pool. Kids are already jumping in. I'm next.
It's like being at the Bellagio, except 1,000 times better.
Bonjour, bienvenue, apartment Clara. I bet you think I can speak French. Petit. Kissing.
So this is a 2-bedroom apartment right in the heart of Mougins.
Oh my gosh, and it is like storybook village here.
And if you haven't been to Mougins, it's right outside of Cannes. In fact, you can see Cannes so well from this apartment. It's incredible. The views are one of the best parts about this place, I think.
Coffee in the morning and going out on the balcony and looking at Cannes and all the yachts that are coming in for the yacht show.
So many other great things about this place though. So it's 2 bedrooms, 2 bath. We're here with 2 of our 3 kids. They're sharing one of the bedrooms. So it's really a perfect fit. And the walkability is unbeatable because you literally go outside the door and you can see all of this amazing town stuff, which we'll show you in a little bit. So let's give you a full tour of this place. First of all, this room, which we would call the great room because it's open concept, has plenty of seating for everybody. It has the amazing views of Cannes. Right outside here where we're sitting, we can literally look out and see all of the super yachts assembled for the Cannes Yacht Show, which is coming up next week.
So the kitchen is kind of combined with the dining room, and it's typical to have a galley kitchen in Europe, but it's really nice appliances. I don't know if we're even gonna use the kitchen on this trip. We're doing a dining tour.
So we're eating out pretty much every single meal, including going to the clubhouse. But the kitchen in here is still fully appointed, even though, like you said, it's pretty small. You've still got a full-size refrigerator, I would say. You've got a freezer, so you can have ice. You've got a cooktop, you have a full sink, you've got a dishwasher, you have all the dishes, silverware, everything that you could need to...
Oh, most importantly, it has an espresso.
Everything in here is like brand new. The decor is incredible, but you can tell there are just like these little hints of the historic nature of the building, which I think in and of itself is very old. And of course we have a huge LCD screen TV in here so that you can watch television. It's a smart TV, it's internet connected, so you can watch all your Netflix, Amazon Prime, all that good stuff. And then one thing I like about the layout is that the 2 bedrooms are on opposite ends of the apartment. So you have plenty of separation for plenty of privacy.
Those kids out of the way.
Tell them about the difference between the 2 bedrooms. So we're in the bedroom over here right off of the entryway.
Yes, so that is a king bed, and there are 2 closets.
One of the closets is configured for hanging things up, so it has all of the hangers, it has the safe in there.
Yeah. The other
And
one
like 1 or 2 shelves. And then the other one is nothing but shelves.
All shelves,
So it's a
so-
nice little mix.
Yeah, and we're here for a week, and we both fit all our clothes in nicely, so it's plenty of room. And then the second bedroom is where the kids are, and they can either do a king bed or separate them to 2 twins.
Both of the bedrooms also have televisions, but they also both have spectacular views.
Ooh, especially our room.
Especially if you prefer to have a view of the Bay of Cannes.
Yes,
Which is beautiful.
Yeah, so the master has the same view as the great room here, but the kids' room, the second bedroom, has a adorable view of like the town center, because this apartment is really in the center of the old village in Mougins, and so their windows open up to like cute little streets, shops and boutiques, and there's a church right next door, and we hear the bell chimes every time the hour passes.
The bathrooms are basically identical. There's one difference, I guess, which is that our shower has a glass divider between the shower and the rest of the bathroom, but they're both walk-in. The other one has an actual wall with tile in between. So I guess one has a little bit more privacy if you care about that, and the other has a little more natural light coming through. But both are great. They're both walk-in showers. There are no tubs in here. Toilet, single sink in each bathroom.
Yeah, and they're not wet rooms, modern fixtures.
One thing that surprises me is that there are no bidets. This is my first time in Europe, and I really expected to see bidets everywhere. Not a single bidet in this place.
So the entrance to the building is off one of the streets.
Ruse.
The ruse.
I'm a quick learner.
You are so fast. But this apartment is on the second floor, so you have to go up 1 flight of stairs, and there's no elevator.
And because we're on top of this hill on the second floor, we've been opening up these windows/doors that take us out to the patio and just letting fresh air come in here, and it's been very comfortable. But if you do need to run heat or air conditioning, know that there are separate thermostats for every room in the house. So the great room and then each of the bedrooms, so you can set the temperature individually based on your individual needs. Now we should be clear that it's not just views through windows in this room. These are actually 2 open up doors, sets of doors, French doors, if you will, that let you walk. So you can walk out onto this patio and really enjoy the views from out there. And you can actually see 180 degrees. You can see all of the hilltop areas with all of the beautiful villas. You can see right down into the town center. And of course, you can see all of the yachts out there in the bay. So now that we've shown you the inside of this place, let's take you downstairs outside and give you a little tour of Mougins and all of the cool things that you can do around here and see around here.
Before we head down, we should mention that we did not rent this apartment. It's part of our subscription for our travel club.
So we pay a flat monthly amount so that we can have essentially unlimited travel, and it's all gonna be incredible places like this around the world. Incredible apartments, resorts, and our favorites would be the private villas. And some of these are hilltop, ocean view, beachfront villas with private pools and just sprawling estates. If you wanna learn more about how you can join a program like that, you can go to our website, followabc.com/pass, and we'll actually make an introduction so that you can consider it as well.
At followabc.com, you can find our email and reach out to us and ask us any questions you have about travel.
But even better, like, subscribe, and then comment down below on this video. That way everybody else can see your questions and our answers.
And we'll answer every question we get.
Promise. All right, let's head out. Welcome to the charming little town village of Mougins.
So cute, so adorable, charming, all the things.
This is one of those stereotypical European, like Tuscan or French countryside kind of villages perched up on top of a hill. In this case, 260 meters above the valleys down below that are sprawled with all of these amazing villas.
Yeah, and so much history here, born in medieval times, right?
Yeah, it goes back to at least the year, 1056 or something in terms of its history.
So many celebrities have been here, even celebrity chefs, which is why it is a culinary hub for Michelin-starred restaurants.
I don't know the stats on this for sure, but it could have more Michelin stars per capita than any other city in the world.
That's true. I think there are 6 total right now, as of now.
We've already been to a couple of them. We might be to another 1 or 2 before we end our stay here. And by the way, that's going to be part of an amazing episode just on the dining here in the village. So be sure to subscribe so you don't miss that one.
Mougins is also really well known for art, and that is because Picasso spent many of his final years here, and he died here in 1973.
Mougins about a 15-minute drive from the Nice airport where we came in. It's also only about a 10-minute drive, I think, from the Cannes airport, but it's part of what's called Napoleon's Way. And that's essentially a trail that kind of retraces the steps of Napoleon when he was heading back to Paris to regain power. Not all dining in Mougins is about Michelin-starred restaurants, so today we're gonna mix it up a little bit for lunch. We're gonna go to one of our favorite places here and get some cheese and some wine.
La Cave de Mougins. Bonjour. Hello. I'm hoping to get another bottle of wine.
It smells absolutely incredible in this place. It's like that cave, concrete kind of damp smell, something that you wouldn't normally want to have in your own house, but for a wine cellar, it's amazing.
I found the one. We had this the other day and absolutely loved it. Yummy. There's more to Mougins than pounding wine and cheese in this gorgeous apartment, though. So we headed out to explore the top recommended activities in the surrounding area. So excited about this day. We are leaving Mougins and going to Cannes, but not just Cannes. We are taking a boat to La Marguerite Island. We're gonna do lunch, have a beach day.
And this is the island that you can easily see right off the shore. So it's a very short boat trip, right? 10, 15 minutes top. So we're going to meet our driver and we're gonna head out.
The Bay of Cannes is just a 10-minute drive, but from there, we're taking a short boat ride through that spectacular crystal clear water to the Larens Islands, just a mile off the Cannes coast. The largest island where we're headed is Sainte-Marguerite, where we're having a patio lunch, hiking the trails, and basking in the Mediterranean.
I'm blown away by the water here. It's that stereotypical Mediterranean stuff that I've never seen before, but it looks just like you're hanging out at Lake Bellagio in Las Vegas or something, where you can see all the way to the bottom, Caribbean style, very turquoisey, very clean.
It looks like green glass.
It's just gorgeous.
There are enough activities on the island to spend an entire day, and if you're up for a 15-minute walk, you must explore the 17th century fortress prison, Fort Royal, where the so-called Man in the Iron Mask was held. Back down on the beach, sunbeds are available by reservation, and the rocky coastline is perfect for seeing small sea life and exploring little coves. But you definitely can't miss lunch at La Garite. The food is authentic Mediterranean, the views are unbeatable, and you really feel like you're living the stereotypical French Riviera experience. The next day, our private driver took us on the 20-minute drive to another iconic spot along the coast. We are on our way to the largest marina in Europe, Antibes. And it's pronounced Antibes without the S at the end. I always screw that up. All of our transportation has been with our amazing driver, Sebastian, who is an exclusive driver for La Réserve, which is part of the destination club we belong to. So if you stay at apartment Clara, Sebastian's gonna be your driver. While we're in Antibes, we are going to have lunch on the beach. We're gonna play in the Mediterranean, and then we're going to explore the old village. Cheers. This is a beautiful beach. It's probably the most beautiful beach we've seen so far since we've been here. The watercolor is gorgeous and it's so calm, but I also love this vibe. It is calm, it's classy, and it's gorgeous. This is what I think I was really looking forward to when we were coming here.
Okay, after that full day beachside, we are heading into town, yes?
Yes. We are going to the old village Antibes, and we're gonna have a phenomenal dinner.
So we're just waiting for our driver. It's about a 10-minute drive. Old Town Antibes is surrounded by a 16th century stone wall and packed with authentic cafes, shops, art, and architecture. One of our favorite experiences was tasting truly French macarons for the first time.
Maybe we could have one macaron.
You haven't had a macaron until you've had one in France.
Chocolate.
And while we'll be enjoying dinner at a Michelin-starred restaurant in town, that experience is going to be documented in our subsequent French Riviera restaurant tour episode.
Michelin star.
And it has the number 31745, which I think means that I am the 31,745th person to order this, essentially. Yeah. Our family arrived in Côte d'Azur as French neophytes and developed an immediate love for the landscapes, the people, and the dining. Every interaction and experience we had illustrated the passion, culture, and history of this beautiful country.
And while all trips must come to an end, our family isn't ready to head home just yet. We're lucky enough to be leaving the French Riviera and driving straight to our next destination, Tuscany, Italy. So be sure to subscribe to our channel so that you can join us for the next exciting leg of this European journey.
904 years old.
2 years ago, we decided it was time for my ad agency to abandon the in-person 5-day work week. So we 86'd our office and work hours, allowing our own family of 5 to start traveling almost constantly.
We now work, school, and explore in a new place every week. From our own mountain and beach homes to exotic villas, resorts, and yachts around the world. As we experience and support diverse cultures, we hope to inspire more families to design a life of freedom and adventure.
Because there's a new American dream. It's one that's void of templated expectations, templated career paths, templated education, templated families, templated homes, and templated lives. Freedom's no longer American tagline, it's just the new global way of life.
Every day that you spend doing something that doesn't fulfill you to your core, you're living your life on pause. You're deferring genuine family time with no guarantee that there will be a tomorrow or a someday. Some people follow that mentality their entire lives. We've chosen to never live that way again.
We appreciate you following our journey. The more our channel grows, the more time we can spend traveling to more locations, contributing to these cultures, highlighting local businesses, and sharing inspiring stories from these communities.
So please consider liking, commenting, and subscribing so that you can stick with us for the long haul.